Hello and welcome to another Village and Pillage tutorial. How you doing? So behind me, we got something a bit special. This is a super cheap, super easy and super 100% AFK-able Pillager captain and raid farm all in one, which is a bit special. So if we turn around and have a look. So I'll just change the difficulty and we'll have a quick demonstration. So it's on hard now. We're right above an outpost. There it is, right down there. And any time now, we should get the bad Omen Effect. And there you go, there it is. And the raid's already started. You can see the bar filling up. So we just let this play out a bit. There you go, there they are. Now that little face thing, that's going to keep popping up, which is a bit of a pain, but that's what you got to put up with. So there they go, that's the first wave done. And if you're wondering about the scaffolding, this is literally the only block I've found that the raid party won't spawn on. So it's super janky, but it's keeping us safe. And there they go. You can see the Ravager takes a little, when that face goes away, come face, go away. And as you can see, the Ravager takes a little while to kill. He's got a ton of health and it takes a little bit of time. If you were curious, it actually takes 104 blocks to drop kill them. And if we come and take a look at the drops, you can see this farm is pretty OP. There's quite a lot of stuff there. I mean, some of these books. And that one is, look at that. Any more? That's another good one. So yeah, lots and lots of good stuff here. Not to mention all the emeralds for trading. So the first thing you're going to need is an outpost, obviously. And outposts are structures the same as witch huts or ocean monuments. And they have very particular spots where the mob is always guaranteed to spawn. And one super simple way of finding these special spawn locations is to place glass panes across the area. And there we go, we've caught ourselves some pillagers. So now we know the exact spot where they'll spawn every time. So now that we know the spawn position, we can set up the drop chute, and it's dead simple. From the northwest corner, knock out the block and that'll be the drop chute. And then just surround the chute with glass, like so, and then bring it up one more. And then you want to place one final piece of glass at head height above the spawn position. So next, come down below and clear out the area beneath the drop chute. And then using solid blocks, extend the chute down for 27 blocks. So once you've come down 27 blocks, these pillagers should be one punch kill, like so. And that was a captain, so we've got the effect already. But you see, they're all one punch kill, which is perfect. So from here, we can set up the killing mechanism. So go ahead and place some storage in, and then break out one side and place a sticky piston, and then break out the opposite side. Just leave that like that. And then place a carpet on top of the hopper. Then we come on round and do the redstone. You place redstone dust going into the piston, and then come over to and place a solid block. Place a redstone torch on the side of that, another block on top of the redstone torch, and then another redstone torch on the side of that. Then take a repeater and have it facing out from the torch. Then place a solid block, and then finally place 2 redstone dust there, and that'll start the killing mechanism. Next you need to place the trident, and you just throw it and it should stick like that. And just a quick public service announcement, only the person that placed the trident will be granted the bad omen effect, and this can happen anywhere in the overworld or across dimensions even. So if you set this up and then you go end raiding or something, and then your friend tries to use this farm, he'll actually grant you the bad Omen Effect and he won't get it. So one way to combat that is to make sure that each person places their own trident down and then collects it afterwards. So with that taken care of, we just need to make this nice and dark now so things will spawn in here. So literally all you need to do is just close all this off between the two pillars all the way around. So you should have something a little like this. And then next you just want to spawn proof everywhere else and do all the floors as well. So now we can set up the raid portion of this farm. So bring your AFK spot up and you want the center of it to be 50 blocks above the spawn platform. And then if we come across 30 blocks, we've got the center of the raid spawning platform. So from this block, count out 7 in each direction. And then join up the diagonals, starting from the second block from the end. And then fill in all the spaces. And you should end up with something of this sort of shape. So next punch out the center block and come on down. And then from underneath you come down 2 blocks all the way around the hole. Then place 2 temporary blocks. And then 2 coming across. And this is just so you can place your bed on. And get rid of those again. Now come back up, and this is the fun part. You need to get a villager in there. Little bit easier for me. I can just do that. And then you want to put a trapdoor to cover him up. And from there, you place a temporary block to the side of the trapdoor, and then take your water bucket and facing that block, place a water source. You do not want to place the water into the trapdoor. You don't want to waterlog it, that'll be very bad. Just do that and then get rid of that block. You should see that the water flows all the way to the edges. Now on the ground you want to find the spot that's the direct centre of the platform above, straight up there. And once you've found that, you want to encase it. So you leave a 1 block space and then cover it around like this. So you've got that sort of shape. And then you want to extend all this up for 35 blocks. So with that done, place a ring of magma blocks like so. And then in the center of this drop chute, you want to place a solid block and then come up 4 more. And this will just stop the ravagers from falling down. So next, from the corners of the magma blocks, you want to count out 8 in each direction and then fill all that in to make one big platform, which should look like this. Next on the edge, bring it up by 1 and then extend it out by 4. And then bring it up by 1 again. And you want to fill all this in. And you want to do that for every side. And once it's done, it should look a little like this. So next you want to come into the corners and place 3 blocks in a little chevron shape. And then extend it out across the top as well. Do that in every corner. Next you want to place water all the way along the straight edges. And then a water source in each corner. And it should look a little like this. So back at the bottom, you're going to put in the collection system. And just put a torch in there as well, just to keep it nice and light. And it's probably a good idea to light up the entire area around here, because it's pretty dark now we've built that platform. And finally, extend your AFK platform out 2 blocks in each direction to make a 5x5. And then in the centre, 3 blocks up, place a solid block. And this is just to stand under. And there you have it, a fully AFK raid farm. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then please do leave a like. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.